Death Wish Update. Brought to you by Death Wish Coffee. Wake the cup up!
We're back!
Yay!
As I'm already redlining. Hopefully you guys can see us and hear us. We got a new setup, new show, new time, same hosts.
Same us.
Same us.
New year, same us.
Hope you guys are having a wonderful 2020. And we're going to start this off kind of like we always do. I'm the Incredible Jeff.
I'm the mother of content.
Darn right. And
Darn tootin'.
we used to do this every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. And now we're going to start doing it in the afternoon so we can enjoy a cup of coffee with you guys and do a lot more fun stuff. This is going to be predominantly the update, which is going to update you guys on new products, new events, and new things happening here at Death Wish Coffee. But we're going to have a lot of fun, too. We're going to still put in some other fun little things in this segment. And then everything else that we used to do on the show, we're going to kind of like parse those out throughout the week. So like the science segment will be appearing on Monday. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And some other new fun ideas, because now that we have Sophia, we have so many new fun ideas.
Sophia is awesome if you haven't met her yet.
Yeah.
She is our new social media manager.
And
she rules.
She rules. And we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. We're going to have special guests here because now we're doing it during the day and all sorts of really, really fun things. First, though, for you guys all tuning in and for everybody who's a fan of everything we do here at Fueled by Deathcast,
Oh, is that the new intro for my...
you heard it. There's a secret code.
There is
and
a
it's been
secret
unlocked.
code, and it's
What is it?
great, and it's mother of content, all one word, for 12% off at deathwishcoffee.com. So go on over there, buy some coffee, and when you're at checkout, type in mother of content, all one word.
Yes. Yes. So literally, deathwishcoffee.com, all of our coffee, all of our products, everything as a thank you for you guys for tuning in for what we do here at Fuel by Deathcast. You guys get a special discount code, 12% off. That's pretty great.
12.
Yes. And also, at the end of this show, we're going to bring back something that we used to do on the Friday lives, and we're going to bring it into these Wednesday lives all the time. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
This is my favorite. The Wheel of Death.
But it's a giant prize wheel of death. And hello to everybody watching here on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch Live. What we're going to do is, at random during the show, one of you is going to be lucky enough to have your name announced at the end of the show, and we're going to spin that wheel, and you're going to
win something.
You're going to win a random prize. How cool is that? And we're doing that because that's worked on the Friday lives, and those have changed too, and we'll get into those changes in a minute as well. But this show, this Wednesday live show, I want to do a lot of random giveaways and a lot of random things and a lot of different ways to do that. So this is just the first one of 2020. Come with us on this journey through the whole year, and we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff.
What can we give away? We can give away Jeff.
Could give away. I will totally
We can give away this pen.
I will totally go to a good home. I'm potty trained most of the time. Most of the time. Not on whiskey. Usually I'm not potty trained.
Oy vey.
Oy vey. Anyway, I did want to mention up at the top here, you guys saw that new intro. It's actually half new and half old. That's the old D-Man Death Wish update music that we used to use way back in the day, and I still love that, along with words said exactly but amazingly by Brock Powell himself, our voice of death. And I cut it together. I'm going to make a new intro as this show kind of evolves as well, because I really want to make it our own. But I cut that together from our recent commercial that we made last year. And this commercial only is really now on streaming services, correct? Like, I think like Roku and
like OTT.
OTT and stuff like that.
So streaming.
We really want to work on making this like a commercial you see everywhere, which would be really cool. But right now it exists there and it exists online. And if you guys have never seen it, I'm going to play it for you right now.
It started lower than dirt.
fought its way into the light, journeyed across oceans, endured a hellish heat, all to keep you thriving through your own grind. We make the world's strongest coffee. You bring it to life. Death Wish Coffee, the world's strongest coffee.
Pretty neat, right? I really love that. You can share that to all your friends. It does exist on YouTube. I think it's actually the first video on our channel over there.
That it is.
We're about to break 10,000 subscribers on YouTube.
That's nuts. We should throw a party.
I'm pretty excited. So if you don't subscribe to our YouTube channel, go on over and click subscribe over there. We put out new stuff every single week, including a lot of stuff here at Fueled by Deathcast. Speaking of commercials, every time I show people that new commercial, everybody brings up the same thing, obviously, which is
the Super Bowl commercial.
The Super Bowl commercial. So many of you out there actually discovered Death Wish Coffee because of that Super Bowl commercial. We were lucky enough to win the Small Business Big Game contest back in 2015, 16 at this time. And out of 15,000 small businesses, we won, and we got a commercial in Super Bowl 50. Have you guys ever seen that? Because it's right here.
The day of reckoning is upon us. My brothers, what is life? If not to die a glorious death. Fear not, for tonight we drink in the halls of Valhalla. Roar! Awaken and welcome death!
Death Wish Coffee, fiercely caffeinated. Intuit QuickBooks is proud to put a small business on today's game.
I love that commercial.
I love that commercial, too. It's so amazing. Literally, real Vikings are in that commercial. And
Vikings!
Some of, like, the extras from the show, the Vikings, were in that commercial, too. And that whole commercial kicked off the idea of, what if it wasn't a coffee cup? What if those Vikings really did go over a waterfall, and what would have happened after that? And that's what led us to create our very own comic book, Odin Force. And that first issue that came out a couple years ago was exactly that. It started off with them going over the waterfall and going on an adventure to help Odin himself. And spoiler alert, Loki's in it too and was, up to his trickster ways. And it was a really cool story written by legendary comic book artist Ron Mars and legendary comic writer, and legendary comic book artist Rick Leonardi. And we since have made 3. In fact, the third issue just came out, and we gave it away for free. I hope you guys all got it. I did notice, I want to mention this. I did notice a lot of you getting it folded or damaged in your orders, and that really made me sad. It made us all sad here, because we really pride ourselves on putting out good products, especially a comic book like that. A lot of love goes into something like that. And we would hate for it to be destroyed for you. So if you did receive one and it was destroyed, please feel free to reach out to customer service here at Death Wish Coffee, and we'll make it right. Because speaking as a comic collector, I would literally cry if I got it and it was folded or it was damaged. And we have extras, so we'll definitely make that right for you as well. But if you missed it, this is the cover. Riddle of the Reaper. It's such a cool story, and I really can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it if you haven't yet. And what's really awesome is if you haven't gotten your hands on it or you missed out on issues 1 and 2, you can go on over to our brand new landing page, thanks to the mother of content.
You're welcome.
Right here at deathwishcoffee.com/comics. And you can download digital copies of all 3. Is the third one up there yet?
Not yet.
We'll
be adding the third one up within the next probably week or so. I guess we wanted to wait. We wanted to surprise people with the hard copy so they can open it and really get a first look. But that will be coming soon. But you can download issues 1 and 2 on there right now.
Right, and all of our comic-related content right here on Fueled by Deathcast. The podcast portion of this, what we do every week, comes out tomorrow. It comes out every single Thursday, and I get to talk to a special guest about what fuels them and what they do. And I've gotten to talk to a lot of creators in the comic book world, including Ron Mars, the writer of our comic, who's going to be appearing again on the podcast this season, which is really great. But people like Amy Chu and Steve Orlando and Ming Chen and Jim Starlin, the creator of Thanos himself. And all of that content is there and more. And it's really, really fun. So deathwishcoffee.com/comics if you guys happen to be a comic fan. Are you guys fans of beer?
I like
know
beer.
I know we're a coffee company,
Beer.
but beer, right?
Beer.
Yo ho ho in a bottle of beer? It doesn't work like that, does it?
Boo.
It's 2020, and I've already made Shannon hate me more than 2019.
That
I
happened on January 2nd.
think. Anyway, for those of you guys who don't know, a couple years back, we partnered with a local beer company called Old Saratoga Brewing, and we created a couple different beers that featured Death Wish coffee, which was a lot of fun to do. It was a local endeavor. It was us working with a local business, and they basically were able to sell it in and around Saratoga Springs, New York. We're lucky enough to now work again with a local business, Northway Brewing, to create Oatbituary. This is coming out really soon. In fact, we're having a huge party in Saratoga Springs, New York, this Friday at the City Tavern right down in downtown Saratoga, if anybody happens to be local. And we're going to do a tasting of it. And then it's going to be released. It's going to be available pretty much everywhere in this area. But what's cool is we're working with distributors this time, and hopefully going to get it distributed maybe all across America. I don't know. We're really hoping for that, but I am so excited for this beer, and I gotta say I helped name it.
Jeff did help name it. I'll give him that.
I was pretty excited about that. We were coming up with ideas for what we could name our beer, and this is an
on brand.
Right, be it on
very
brand,
cool.
be very Death Wish, but also beer, and it's an oatmeal stout. So I thought, hell, Death Wish, Obituary, Obituary, right? I'm pretty proud of that. I have 1 to 2 good ideas a decade. So I got that
Already
one.
done.
I got that one out of the way.
That was last decade.
Oh, you're right. So clean slate, 2020. I like it. That makes me feel good.
And Thomas really knocked it out of the park. Our senior art director, Thomas Dragonetti, designed the label, and he just crushed it. Obituary with the Grim Reaper label coming out of a damn can.
Yeah, I'm so
Nuts.
so excited for that. So I did want to show you guys. We went down to We went down to Northway Brewing Company, where Max Oswald
Technically
works.
up.
In fact, Max was the brewmaster that helped us make it with Old Saratoga. Now he works for Northway, so it's a match made in heaven. And we got to see the facility where they're creating our beer and sit down with Max and talk about what it's like to work with them again. And we put out a fun little video. And if you guys missed that, we're gonna play it for you right here.
It's been kind of a long journey. Worked with Death Wish for a few years, and the company that the Saratoga Brewing went out of business, and then everything kind of settled down, and then coming back, one thing sort of led to another, and I reached out here, and things kind of fell in place. So it's been kind of neat, not only to be back with Death Wish, especially the new Death Wish compared to what I was used to, the real tiny little company. That's really cool. There's a lot of nostalgia and history, and we kind of went back and forth how to play this, and I think it really came out of Death Wish was to say, let's do very similar to the beer we did, but let's put a new look and a new spin on it. So it's basically an oatmeal stout. So it's kind of the typical beer that people want to think about putting coffee in. But we took a couple of twists on it. We had a cocoa nibs and vanilla beans to kind of get that chocolatey flavor. And then the process we do with Death Wish that kind of, I think, makes it a little bit different is we do sort of a kind of, with hoppy beers, we dry hop. So we put, whole hops in towards the end of the process. And it gives it a really bright, floral, you really get the essence of the hops. Kind of do the same thing with the coffee beans. We lay them in the bright beer tank after the beer is basically finished, not carbonated, so the coffee just kind of permeates into the beer. I thought at first the ones we did where there was a little bit softness, the body was a little thin, so it's great. I get with the brewers, we talk about it. They make a couple of chemical tweaks, temperature change here, a little raw ingredient here, and then we get the finished product, and it's richer and it really holds the coffee. So the first they're going to get this beautiful dark beer with a nice creamy collar. And then they're going to come into it, and it's going to be kind of rich and smooth. So you should get coffee on the nose, then sort of that nice creamy stout, and then that nice coffee finish. That's my favorite part, when you finish the beer and then you have this kind of unreal coffee finish, and it just doesn't, it feels good, it just feels different. And that's kind of the neat part. The cool part of our partnership is we don't just make cold brew and add it to the beer. You know, it seems to be a movement towards better, higher quality stuff, you know, and craft coffee, better coffees. Just it kind of makes sense to pull them together. You know, we're drinking craft beers and we're drinking Death Wish coffee, so let's put them together. The release of the Obituary is kind of the kickoff to a sort of a new direction for the brewery. We're going to maintain, obviously, our core, but partnerships and unique one-offs and small batch beers. So it's just been kind of a neat experience. There's been this sort of a percolation in the market, wondering what happened, where is it, and that people are just pumped for this.
So it was really fun to talk to Max about that. I did see some comments that I wanted to mention. A lot of people asking where they're going to be able to get this beer. Right as out of the gate, it's going to be available at at Northway. I keep saying old. At Northway Brewing Company. It's also going to be available in Price Chopper, and it's going to be available in some of the bars around here in Saratoga Springs, New York.
Hopefully more of a local distribution too. That's still to be determined.
But we're definitely going to be working on getting it as far and wide as possible. So, keep up with us here on the update, and also, on our social channels, and we'll try to get you as many details as possible as the beer gets released, because we have ideas for other beers and all sorts of things. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, a couple questions I saw of people asking if I'm drinking a beer right now. I wish. It is 5 p.m. somewhere, but it's only 3 p.m. right here. So I actually have some coffee, because it's been a
3
long,
p.m.,
It's been a long week already. This is our first full week, and so we're only in Wednesday, but because we're working 5 days this week, I feel like it should be Thursday or Friday already. So I'm feeling it already. Also, I wanted to mention a couple other random comments. Corrine Irish, you asked where in Saratoga. On Friday, starting at, I believe, 5 p.m., most of the Death Wish team is going to be down at the City Tavern right on Caroline Street in Saratoga Springs, New York, and we're going to be celebrating with Max and Levac and Gaz from 104.5. Yeah, ESPN Radio is going to be down there, and we're going to be doing some beer tasting and having some good time down there. So if anybody's local, come on out. But we're going to be doing some more events as we go. And speaking of events, I saw George Hain. You asked what's going on with the Death Wish coffee truck. Well, upstate New York is the worst when you own any vehicle, especially a 28-foot behemoth that has water inside of it. So we did one event with the truck, I think it was in November, and realized very quickly that this should be in a garage until the thaw of spring. So it's sitting safely in a garage right now, and we'll be putting it back out on the road once spring is.
We'll be hitting lots of events, don't worry.
Yeah. So we're really, really excited about that. Also, over on YouTube, Marcus Cruz, you said, is that going to be the world's strongest beer because it has Death Wish coffee in it? No, but I love your enthusiasm. I think I wouldn't be sad if people started calling it that, but it's not. The coffee is very subtle, and like Max was saying, you kind of get like that trace amount of it, and there's not that much. It doesn't add that much like caffeine to the beer, but it's more of a flavor profile. It's like that chocolatey vanilla coffee on an oatmeal stout.
It's so unbelievably good.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum,
and
yum.
Over on Twitch, I saw Mahables. You said hashtag Jeff's worth something. Let's get that trending. Hashtag Jeff's worth something, because I'm worth something.
We're giving
what,
them
I'm not
away.
worth anything?
No, I just love that you pointed that out.
Woof.
You're worth a lot, Jeff.
Thanks. So let's get into the update every single Wednesday right here, 3 p.m. on Facebook, on Twitch, and on YouTube. Shannon and I are going to come and tell you guys about new products and new stuff like we've been with the events and the comic and everything else that's happening here at Death Wish. But just so you know, this isn't the only time that you want to tune into us. Every single Friday, we've been streaming ping pong live, and the league, our first season of our ping pong league here at Death Wish, is coming to a close. In fact, this week on Friday is the semifinals, and we're going to be joined by a very, very special guest. One of our own really loves Reno 911, and that's all I'm going to say. So tune in for that.
Really
God, we go live. We go live every Friday at noon. But we're going to start a season 2 probably in the spring, where we're going to get the whole company involved playing ping pong. So you guys want to tune in for that. And the contests that we used to do every Friday are now going to be once a month, and we're going to make some bigger contests, some better contests, and be giving away a lot
Like giving
more
away
stuff.
Jeff.
Like giving away me. And then we're going to be doing all sorts of other things throughout the week. Like I said, every single Monday, if you guys want to tune in live with me, I'll be in the comments, but we'll be pushing out the science segment that everybody loves. And I'm really excited to be doing that. We're going to do that every single Monday at 3 p.m. as well. But that will live forever on YouTube and on our various channels as well as the podcast, which will be a lot of fun. So the best way to find out about all this stuff, tune in every Wednesday at 3 p.m. right here on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch. And also subscribe to The Scoop and subscribe to our newsletter. You can go on over to deathwishcoffee.com and find right at the bottom of the main page there a way to sign up for our email list. If you're on the deathwishcoffee.com/comics on our comics landing page, it's the easiest way to sign up for our Scoop, which is our Monday newsletter with all of our awesome content,
All
and
of the
all
content.
of that stuff as well.
Ha!
So tomorrow is Thursday, and like you guys know, and like I know, Thursdays are usually sales days here at Death Wish Coffee. We like to release things on a Thursday, and tomorrow you guys are going to get something for free for every single order. We're releasing a brand new lanyard. I love having a lanyard, and I got a better picture so you guys can see it. Boop. Look at that thing.
bad boy.
It's really awesome. We've done a couple different versions of these. I really like this one because the logo's got a little bit of red on it. The last one we did was just black and white, so it kind of pops a little bit nicer. And
Pop.
yeah, it's really, really cool. Every single order placed on deathwishcoffee.com tomorrow will receive one of these. And before I see those comments come flooding in, I'm just going to mention it. If you guys are a coffee subscriber, that'll be in your next subscription. And what I mean by that is if you guys go on over to deathwishcoffee.com and you want to subscribe to our coffee, whether it's whole bean, ground, K-Cups in either the Death Wish or Valhalla version, or our brand new Death Wish coffee cold brew in cans, you can set up a subscription to have that sent to your door every few weeks or every few months or however you want to set it up. And then when you get that subscription, any freebies that come out since your last subscription will be included in that one. So you'll get that lanyard right there, which is going to be really rad.
You can use it for so many things.
So many things. I'm really excited for that because we've actually haven't had a lanyard in a while. And I just, like I said, I love having a lanyard.
Lanyard.
If you guys go to any conventions or anything else, it's always fun.
Or unconventional ways to use a lanyard, which is a sneak preview of tomorrow. You don't know what we're talking about. I'm talking about.
I don't.
Jeff will also find out. It's a surprise. It's just fun content because that's my job.
Oh, it is her job. All right. Well, we're going to get surprises tomorrow. I'm excited.
What are non-traditional ways to use a lanyard? Let us know.
Yes. Oh, speaking of let us know, in those comments right now, if you guys want to let us know, and throughout the year, let us know. We love your feedback on what we do here. Not only on the coffee. We're so happy that you guys love the coffee that we make and the coffee that we get to provide for you to put in your cup and the cups that we make. But, we really love, making all sorts of random merchandise and fun stuff. And that way you can wear our merchandise or have stickers or whatever it is. So let us know what you liked from 2019. What did you think that was the best stuff that we did? Because we'd love to do more.
We love love.
Of that. We love. If you talk to Will,
Will loves love.
Our company Ursula here, he loves love. And but yeah, we're always looking for new ideas and to bring back some of the best ideas. So speaking of, 2020's here. So, of course, we're releasing a 2020 mug. Now, normally we release this at the end of 2019, and it just didn't work out logistically. Sometimes the best laid plans, they just don't work out. Sorry. But it's coming right around
Whoops.
the corner. And if you missed out what it looks like that.
It's matte black.
It's matte black, 14 plus ounces. It's got the logo with the 2020 on it. Now, this is not a limited release. This will be available all year round. So when we do release it next week, you'll be able to buy it the day it comes out, or you'll be able to buy
You
it
can wait.
in December if you want. We'll have it all year round, which is going to be great. It's a brand new design from Denise.
Yes.
It's called the Judge because it kind of looks like a judge's gavel.
But don't smash it like a gavel. It will shatter.
It will shatter.
And this bad boy holds 14 plus ounces. So
Yeah.
on the bigger side for a mug, anything above that is usually considered a tankard.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful matte black glaze. I have trouble saying that together. Matte black glaze.
Matte black glaze. Yeah, it's
A little
really,
difficult.
really awesome. We're really excited to get those in and to give them to all of you guys.
Yeah.
And like I said, that'll be coming around really soon. Now,
Coming
again,
around the
all of these
mountain when
products
she
we just
comes.
we teased all these products in an awesome blog that Shannon wrote
Thank you.
in the Scoop. And if you guys are not subscribed to the Scoop, get on it. Comes out every Monday, and at the
It's a lot
top
of fun stuff.
at the top of every month, we try to tell you about all the good products. But if you don't want emails, bogging up your email, that's fine too, because you can tune in right here every single Wednesday.
And we'll tell you.
We'll tell you about new stuff as well. I'm really excited that we're coming out with that matte black. I'm seeing so many comments from you guys excited about the matte black. So us too. So we're really, really excited.
Pumped.
Pumped.
Want the pump.
How about a new piece of apparel? I love
like
the
apparel.
apparel that we make here, and we're coming out with a brand new long sleeve t-shirt, and it looks like this.
I love it.
I wish we had a physical copy. They're being made as we speak.
A physical copy.
So so I don't have anything to be able to wear in front of you, but I love it. It's got the DW logo on both arms, going down the arms, and then that awesome Fueled by Death racing skull that Thomas designed last year, I think it was, or 2 years ago at this point.
Last year.
With Death Wish Coffee Company right there. Can't wait for that to come out. That'll be coming out sometime in January. So that'll be a lot of fun. And
There's no back graphic on it. I know we got some questions about
Oh.
that. So it's just
no back graphic. Yep, it'll be just straight
the
black
sleeves
on
in
the
the front.
Yep. But I'm really excited about that. We got so many random fun ideas this year. I hope we do half of them. I really do. Like, some of them are just going to be absolutely amazing. So finally coming out in January, so you'll be able to have it in time for the holiday, is our first limited mug release of the year, and that is going to be our Valentine's Day mug.
Dun da da da.
If you missed what it looks like,
I went dun da 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 and I thought you were going to show it, but
Oh.
you didn't get the cue,
you
Jeff.
want to try it again?
No. Just show it.
There it is.
So beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I'm so exciting for this mug. This is inspired by an incredible archaeological dig called the Lovers of Valdaro. It's two skeletons that are intertwined that were found just like this. And actually, if you want to learn more about the Lovers of Valdaro, tune into the science segment on Monday. It'll come out in full audio on Fueled by Deathcast on the podcast on Sunday, but on Monday it'll be in full video, and I'm going to premiere it right here on Facebook and on YouTube and on Twitch
It's a really cool story.
at 3 p.m. Yes, it's a really cool story and an incredible dig, and we're still learning about it. It was only found in 2007, so we still don't even know everything about those two people and how they lived and why they were buried that way. It's really, really, really interesting. So that'll be our Valentine's Day mug. So if you guys are new to the company, know that very soon we'll be doing a golden ticket for that mug, which means every order placed on that day will have a chance to win a variant of this actual mug. That's the actual one, the red one. We're going to do a variant color, and about 20 of those will be released. And then a couple weeks after that, the actual release will happen, so you'll be able to buy it and receive it before February 14th. to
So
celebrate
excited.
Valentine's
Got a
Day.
few questions about what the glaze of the golden ticket is. I don't think I know.
I have not seen it.
We don't know,
seen
so
it
it's a
yet.
surprise to us too.
It's so funny. Sometimes Thomas is really excited and he'll tell us about it, and sometimes he keeps it a secret before, and we see it as soon as it comes through the door. So it's gonna be really,
Heck yeah.
really, really exciting. So we got all of those
Right.
amazing, amazing, amazing products coming out. What's your favorite one in January?
My favorite?
Yeah,
I like the Valentine's Day mug,
yeah.
which someone just asked too what style mug it is from Deneen. So it's Deneen Pottery's Junior Executive style mug. So it's a little smaller, holds 12 plus ounces. So it's a perfect little size for a mug. It's great to give as a Valentine's Day gift. So if you have a loved one you're asking for stuff
Yeah,
from, this mug it should definitely be on the list.
I'm
But
really
I'm also
excited
pumped
about
about. I love a good long sleeve tee, because those are, especially in upstate New York, you can wear those basically all year round.
It's true. It's true. So this is the first show of 2020. We're really excited to do this every single Wednesday, talk about new products, have some fun, show you some fun stuff happening around the office. Like I said, because we're doing it during the day, we're going to hopefully have some special guests that come in. I'm going to try and drag Mike Brown in here a couple times maybe and answer your guys' questions and all sorts of stuff. So this will be every single Wednesday at 3 p.m. Make sure you tune in Friday for Ping Pong League until that's over. Every single Friday, the final Friday of every month, will be our contest, and every single Monday
Yay!
will be our science segment. And we're going to do a ton of other fun stuff in the works through 2020 as well. And like I said, this show right here on Wednesday, we're going to start doing random giveaways, random things that are going to happen, random awesome stuff that, you know, able to give
All the
away that we
random
weren't
things.
able to do before. And this week, we're just starting off simple. I'm bringing out the wheel.
We gotta pick a winner for the week.
I picked a winner.
Oh, you did?
Yep. At random. I know Facebook, I know YouTube, and I know Twitch are all watching. And before the show, we rolled a die through 1 through 3, basically, just to see which one of those platforms was gonna win, and it was Facebook. So the winner is gonna be picked off of Facebook today, and I basically just took the comments in those comment sections. You probably saw me looking off to the side right there. Ran them up and down and hit stop at random. And that one that I stopped on was Rachel Reka, Reaka. Rachel Reka, you are the winner of something. I don't know what it is. Shannon,
You're
are you
gonna find
give
out.
You going to give it a spin?
I am. Is it this way or that way?
I would spin it to you.
Spin it to me.
Yeah.
Ready, Rachel?
Let's do it.
That was a good spin.
That was a great spin. What's it going to be? A Death Wish or Valhalla Java t-shirt?
So your pick.
Your pick.
You
Rachel,
can even pick the new long sleeve if you want.
You
I'd say
could.
if you don't mind waiting.
you could
Or
pick
you
the
can
new
pick
long
whatever you
sleeve.
want. I'm not trying to control your life.
Rachel, seeing as though you are on Facebook, the best way will be seeing as though, and I also see you in those comments. I'm not going to, I'll comment in the comments after we sign off with your name as well, but hit us up, DM us at Deathwish Coffee on Facebook, and we'll make sure you get your free prize. Thank you guys so much for joining us today on our brand new show.
Yay!
Brand new time, same hosts, but we love you guys, and we'll be back next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.